Visual inspection of system parts is recommended to prevent malfunctions and to ensure safe operation. Recommended items for checking and checking periods are listed in Table 5.1. References to more detailed checks are also listed. Beware of any special conditions under which the inspection must be performed. Set the voltmeter range to 5 volts DC. Do not disconnect the plug jack P7. The 5 volt DC power supplies must be measured and adjusted under its normal load. Connect the probes, positive to plug jack P7, pin 4, and negative to plug jack P7, pin 3. The red colour wire is plus 5 volts and the black colour wire is 0 volts. Read the 5 volt DC measurement. If it is necessary to adjust the 5 volt DC power, carefully turn the 5 volt adjuster on the 5 volt power supply unit, PSU, until the digital voltmeter reads 5.00 volts plus minus 0.05 volts. Do not allow the reading to exceed 5.25 volts DC. Remove the adapter cards, if necessary, to access the 5 volt adjuster. Check that the voltmeter reads 5 volts plus minus 2%, that is, 4.9 volts to 5.1 volts. If necessary, readjust the 5 volt adjuster in the PSU to obtain a 5 volt reading. Set the voltmeter to measure 15.00 volts plus minus 0.05 volts. To measure the plus 15 volts DC, connect the probes to the marked measurement points located near the power switch, that is, circuit breaker, on the motherboard. Connect the probes, positive to plus 15 volts and negative to a GND. Set the power on-off switch to on and read the plus 15 volts DC measurement, 14.55 to 15.45 volts DC. If the reading is too high, replace the plus 5 volts DC power supply and or the motherboard. If the reading is too low, check for a faulty adapter card and replace the adapter card, plus 5 volts DC and or the motherboard. To measure the minus 15 volts DC, connect the probes to the marked measurement points located near the power switch, that is, circuit breaker, on the motherboard. Connect the probes, negative to minus 15 volts and positive to a GND. Read the minus 15 volts DC measurement. Minus 14.55 volts DC to minus 15.45 volts DC. If the reading is too high, replace the plus 5 volts DC power supply and or the motherboard. If the reading is too low, check for a faulty adapter card and replace the adapter card, plus 5 volts DC and or the motherboard. Make sure the multimeter is set to read 24 volts DC. Read the 24 volt supply between the indicated points of connection. Alter the variable resistance load until the light for 24 volt failure flashes. Turn the variable load back 2 full turns, 720 degrees. Turn the power off. Insert an empty eeprom in socket UD6 on both processor cards. Turn the power on. The parameters will now be automatically copied from the eeprom in socket UD5 to the eeprom in socket UD6. Turn the power off. Remove the eeprom in socket UD6. Mark the eeprom with a label. Turn the power on.